Hi friends, Hattie from Honeybee Stampers here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a little bit about a training that I offer to my team, the Beehive, and I'm also going to create a cute little Cersei gift. So with each new Stampin' Up! Catalog that comes out, myself and two of my Stampin' besties, Jennifer and Michelle, we get together and we choose a suite of products out of the new catalog, and each of us designs a class, and then we include about $25 in product to our team, and they get the product, which you see here, and then they also get a card kit with 4 different cards in here. So each one of these packets has 4 different cards already cut and prepped for them, and they're going to get an in color step-by-step tutorial, and then we do a Zoom training where we get on and we kind of share a little bit more about each of the suites and give them some tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff. So the class that I actually chose to design this time was called the Harvest Meadow class. So I did a fall inspired card class, and my friend Michelle did a Halloween inspired card class. No, actually Jennifer did the Halloween inspired card class, and then Michelle did a Christmas theme. So our teams would get all of the card kits. There's 12 card kits total, plus all this product included in their training. Now this is just a perk for being on our teams. And then we also include a nice little gift. So here is the gift, a little thank you, Cersei, just for being on our team and participating in the event. The event, of course, is free to come to for all of our team members, but if they want to purchase the card kit so that they can have those projects to create, then they can do that. So this little project is inspired by Michelle. She actually designed her project, and then I just put a little bit of my own little twist on it. So these are the new Tombstone boxes that you can find in the holiday catalog, and they're so cute. I'll show you all the products at the end, but we're going to create this simple little Cersei gift together today. I'm filming this about a week before we do the actual training. I want to make sure that that it's a surprise to my team. So let me actually show you that the Tombstones come like this. You're going to get 8 of them, and they'll come in a package like so. And there are 2 different sizes in here. One is for the top and one's for the bottom. So I've taken 2 out. So I'm just gonna fold all the score lines. And the nice thing about these Tombstone boxes is that you can actually stamp on them. They are also food safe, so you can put food directly in here. We're actually just gonna add some candy to it. And the other great thing is they're self-adhesive, so you don't even need anything to put these together. So now that I've folded on the score lines, I'm just gonna fold up like this and tuck that in so that the adhesive sticks on the back, on the inside. And then same on this side. Just take the adhesive off. Make sure it's lined up. And it's just that simple. So there's half of the Tombstone. We're going to do the same thing with this half. Fold on all the score lines. And these boxes are very sturdy. I was really happy with the quality of them. So we're going to do that same process. There we go. And the other side. Now, if I did it right, they should slide into each other. Okay, yes, perfect. So that's how they go together. So I'm gonna pick the one that's what I consider the lid. So it'd be this one. Set that one to the side, and I'm gonna decorate this. Like I said earlier, this actually is stampable, and if you stamp on it, you're probably gonna wanna stamp on it while it's flat before you assemble it. Now we're gonna start with the little spider web there, or the cobweb. So the suite of products that we're going to feature in this one is the Frightfully Cute bundle. Now this one is on page 52 in your holiday catalog. So right on this page here, and we'll come back to this so we can chat about it a little bit more. But we're going to use this cobweb here, and then the little witch hat, and this label die, and I think that's it. Oh, and the circle die. So this is the stamp set that coordinates with it as well. Very cute. So I love this sentiment. You're so sweet, it's scary, and I thought it would be perfect for this project. So let me tell you a little bit about the black glimmer paper. So this black paper, and I've already die cut this just to make the video go by a little bit easier. The black glimmer paper comes in 12 by 12, so you'll get 2 sheets of 12 by 12, and I believe it's about $6 for this glimmer paper, which is awesome. It's an awesome price. Now the glimmer paper on the back has kind of a waxy layer or waxy film, and a tip from me to you is I would peel off the back and take that waxy layer off so it looks like this. Yes, you do sacrifice the sturdiness of the project or the die cut by taking that off, but it makes it so much easier to die cut. Trust me, you're gonna wanna do this. So to do that, I've already cut this strip down because this is the size I needed to run it through the die cutting machine. And these set of dies actually fit perfectly with the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So you just kind of peel up one end like that, and then you just pull it. Okay, and what you're doing is you're getting rid of this waxy film, or this waxy layer here, to make it easier to die cut. Okay, so now once I've done that, then I put my die on top and I just run it through my machine, and out comes this. You gotta kind of poke some of the little pieces out, but there's your cobweb. Now what I'm gonna do is adhere the cobweb to my, grab some dimensionals here, to my box using one of these little mini dimensionals. And if I stick it right in the middle of the cobweb, you won't even see it. And it's strong enough to hold it. So we'll just stick it right here on the box, just like that. Now, like I said, I've already die cut some of the other pieces out, so you don't have to worry that I'm going to be getting out my die cutting machine in this particular video. If you have questions on how to die cut, let me know. I'll be happy to show you. And I have some other videos on my channel that show you actually how to do just that. So this is one of the dies that's included in that bundle. We're going to use some black StazOn ink here. And one of the stamps is this cute little spider. Now I say cute little spider because it's a stamp. If it was a real spider, I'd be saying something completely different. But I'm gonna stamp this right here. I'm gonna stamp straight down, give the ink some time to absorb into the paper and straight up. Then I'm gonna add one more spider. Now in this one, I actually added the spider over here towards the bottom, but because this bow, I added the bow at the last minute because I just felt like it needed something. Because the bow kind of covers it up, I'm gonna put the spider up higher. There we go. I think I'm gonna really like the way that looks much better. Okay, now with the StazOn black ink pad, I just wanna show, I just noticed this. So one of my friends, Gail, she actually put a couple layers of dimensionals on the back of, or on the inside of the lid, and then attached the cover that comes with the StazOn ink to keep the ink nice and moist and not let it dry out, and so that it doesn't always come off every time I open and close it, and then it keeps it on there nicely. So I just wanted to show you that little tip. Now we're going to take this basic white, and I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape ink. These colors together are so fun, and they really, I mean, it's always been orange and black, or orange and black and gray, those kind of colors for Halloween, but when you add this deep purple to it, I just feel like it makes it so much cuter. So we're gonna stamp, and with this one's a little bit tough because you can't exactly see where you're stamping when it's not photopolymer, but that's pretty good. Let's flip it over and see if we can do it one more time. If not, I might have to stamp and die cut. Okay, I wanna stamp it kind of close to the top. Okay, and we'll go with this one. Okay, I'm stamping it close to the top so that I have some room for my bow. Now what I'm gonna do is take some of our liquid adhesive, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of adhesive to the top here because I wanna put my hat on there. Okay, the little hat was die cut out using those same dies from the bundle. And we're just gonna add it right to the top of that sentiment, just like that. And while we're waiting for that to kind of dry, we'll go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of this label piece. I really like the shape of this label die, and I can see myself using it for a lot of other things. So it doesn't necessarily look Halloween-y, so I definitely will be using it again and again and again. So let's bring this lid back in, and I'm just gonna stick this right here. Okay, and then we're gonna add some dimensionals to the back of this as well. And we'll stick that right there. Perfect. Now to add the bow, and I should have tied the bow ahead of time, but this is our black and white gingham ribbon, and it is going to be a very popular ribbon that you'll probably see on a ton of projects all over the World Wide Web. But it is really easy to tie, and it's very pretty. So we're just gonna tie a little bow with this. Oops. Just want a little tiny bow. I'm gonna finagle with it for just a second to get it just how I want. Okay, and then we'll just cut the end. I like to tie my bows right off of the spool. And then there's no just pieces left over. So you've got that beautiful bow there. And we'll add a little glue dot. You can actually add it directly to the glue dot like so and press down. And then you can lift it up with your take your pick tool. Get right underneath that. And we'll stick it to the bottom here. Okay. I really am much happier with the spiders being up a little bit higher than they were here, because that one just kind of gets lost behind that bow. Okay, and that card, or that, not the card, the project's essentially done. You're gonna fill your box here with candy and all kinds of treats. It's a fairly big size here, so you, as you can see, as compared to my hand. So you're gonna be able to get a lot of really yummy treats in there. And then we're gonna finish with these little matte black dots. These are embellishments that have carried over from a previous catalog, and I'm glad they did, because they're just really simple and easy and a great staple to have in your arsenal that you can use to kind of just jazz up any project. Okay, so that is the completed treat box. Isn't that so cute? So I'll be posting this video after our event, which is next Thursday, because I want it to be a surprise to my team. And yes, they always get a little Cersei gift also when they participate. So there's that. Now let's go through the catalog and just kind of show you some of the products up close. So the holiday catalog, let me show you the cover. This is the holiday mini catalog. And on page 52 is where you're going to find this bundle that we used. So here's the sentiment that I used here. And then here are the coordinating dies. So here's the stamp set up close and the dies. This is a great little label die as well. Now, on the page before it, you're gonna see the cute Halloween suite. And with this suite of products, there's paper, there's that ribbon that we use. That's where you can find the tombstones. But let me show you this paper. Even though we didn't use it on the project, let me just show you how cute it is. So I cut down the paper because it is 12 by 12. So I cut it down to 6.5 by 11, or 6 by 6, excuse me. Cut it down to 6 by 6. And on one side, you've got these really festive and fun colors and Halloween theme. And on the other side is just black and white. Those are cute. And then there's that. So you can do so much with this paper. Everybody who is participating in the event is actually getting a sampling of that paper as well. So I just wanted to kind of point that out to you. Another thing I wanted to tell you about this ribbon. So the gingham ribbon is, like I said, beautiful, and you're gonna see it a lot, but you may see it in other colors. And the way that they do that, and you'll see a little tip down here, they've got a Stampin' blend, and they've actually just colored the ribbon. So if you take the ribbon and you run some Stampin' blends, different colors, whatever color you'd like, over it, you can change the black and white to a pumpkin pie in black or an old olive in black. You can change up the colors. So this is going to be a very versatile ribbon for sure. Okay. And then I feel like I had something else I wanted to share. Oh, yes, I did. Let me show you back here again. On page 53, so 52 is the bundle that we just used. And then here's another sample project where they've created a cute little Circe there and decorated that up. Now on page 53 here, you'll see that this is the black glimmer paper, and you get 2 sheets of 12 by 12. It's only $6. And remember that tip that I told you about pulling off that waxy backing. Unless you use the paper, you don't plan to die cut something super intricate, then just die cut as is. But if you're going to do something like these little cobwebs that have a lot of detail to them, then I highly recommend that you pull off that backing. Okay, so there's that. And then the last thing I wanted to point out, this is the annual catalog here. This goes all the way in through April of next year. So lots of great things in here. And you'll see here on this page, on page 143, these are the little embellishments that we use. They're called matte black dots, and they're only $7. You can get 160 of them in a couple different sizes. So I hope that this video was fun to watch. If it was, just leave a comment. Definitely like and share if you'd like. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.